Back to the Roachworks YouTube channel. Man, am I excited to see you guys this week, this day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your holidays. Man, it's just been a good old time around here. I'm wrapping up this exhaust as you guys seen last week. I got that up pipe made, and now we're going with the dump to go next to it. I thought we were going straight out the ground. Customer said, oh no, throw her up next to it. So man, I'm gonna knock that one out. I hope you guys enjoy this week. We're gonna be tinkering on this one right over here. Oh, you thought I was gonna say that one, but nope, this one right here. We've got a really nice 4-link that's going in this thing by Ride Tech. You guys seen that last week. We went and picked that one up. So this week we will definitely be diving into that. And the good old orange car. It's gonna get a little bit of my attention. Lee, bear with me, brother. We love you very much. 3-wheeler here, I pulled the cover off. Figured it had water in it. Man, it's got a lot of water in it. We got a starter over there. Hey, on my downtime, what downtime? I'm gonna be tinkering with that thing. That dang 3-wheeler there, because, you know, I'm gonna try to flip it. That's my goal with it. Do some wheelies on it, drift it around a little bit, flip it. I got a business to run. I got this wagon right here I wanna get funded. That thing needs a transmission, it needs all sorts of stuff. So hey, enough jibber jabber, let's dive into it. Like I said, enjoy, and hope you guys enjoyed the holidays.
Break.
Hey, might be some of my best to date. Might be some of my best to date, y'all. Anyways, just got that wastegate up pipe made, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna let it cool down. I'm gonna put the wastegate back on here. Bam. I'm gonna cut my hole in my hood. Bam. That'll all be done. I might make me a nice little tie piece that goes right here and connects the two, just kind of so you gotta take them both off. I'm not sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. This is gonna be a nice little piece. Luckily I had all that stuff there. That gonna work out pretty dang good. Kind of a teardrop, not really. I wish I had material for a teardrop, but I did not have a 90. Anyways, let's dive into some more action. Enjoy, y'all.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the...
Hey, let me know what you guys think. Did I do okay for my first hood exit? First one I've ever done on a Civic. Honda, any car. Hey, I like it. This one came out real slick. I was gonna run this one inside that one and have it come up, but hey, I didn't want to get ahead of myself. That looks pretty dang slick, don't it? Not too shabby. Those welds down there I'm super happy with. Everything's on, everything's clamped. I'm gonna clean a few things up. This one's gonna go home. On to probably a couple diags. I really want to work on these old guys just a little while here. But I got a bunch of diags. So tomorrow, that's what my day is gonna consist of. Y'all might not believe it, and it might not be sticking on the ground, but it is definitely snowing in Texas is what they call it. They call that snowing out there, y'all. So we're in here where it's nice and warm, got the heaters on. I'm getting ready to do a starter on this thing. We did a starter a few months back. It was apparently Amazon special starter. I don't really know, but hey, it's in. We're gonna knock it out. I got those up pipes all done and that cold side done on that Del Sol. You guys seen that? It went pretty dang well. I gotta get a few parts ordered for this 3-wheeler here. Kind of decide what I'm gonna do on it. But anyways, I'm gonna dive in. Let's get this starter changed out, so hopefully we can work on this or get some power steering lines on a CL today. muffler delete on a 2015. Man, our boys came through. I hacked that resonator off real fast like Speedy Gonzalez. Threw a little MIG weld on it, all the way around, because that car's coming back in for a turbo build. Woo-wee! But hey, he was tired of the quiet car, so we gave him a little bit of noise. Hope you guys are enjoying this week. We're cruising right along. I got that Del Sol out of here today. Man, I did a power steering line on the CL. As you guys can see, it's in the trash here. We knocked that one out. I did a diag on a red coupe. That thing's got a bad motor. It's rod knocking like crazy, just and then I knocked out a starter job on a Hyundai. You guys seen that one in here? That went quick and easy. So today was a success. We're getting ready for Christmas. Guys are gonna pick some things up tomorrow and we are out of here. Catch you guys in the morning. Happy holidays. It's the Monday after Christmas here. I got my boy Alvin down here tinkering on his car, and I am gonna start this frame over here. We got a new 4-link to put on the back. The customer started with this one, as I would think I have said in a previous video, but hey, if not, new 4-link on the back. You guys know the deal. Hopefully I can get that knocked out today, and then maybe, just maybe, get a little bit of work done on that 41 out there. I might start the old back half on it. Who knows? Dive into some action. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your holidays, and I know I'm gonna enjoy my week here. Ooh, this dude's getting serious. He's had enough of them dang old tabs on there. He getting those knocked off. If you guys are wanting to do the all-wheel drive on your 8th gens, you gotta make some modifications. If you look down there, that wheel's sitting super kicked out on the rear, super in on the front. So to get these things to work, we're gonna do a little modifying right down here on this guy here. Get that so it goes in a little bit further and aligns a little bit better. That's what we got to do here. We also went up to the old parts store and got some bolts, some good old grade 8 bolts, and some washers. So now I'm going to drill through this frame where those are, weld that in with a sleeve, and then that'll give me the stud I need right on the end of that. It's nice and tight. And that'll all go in there, wham bam, get that all knocked out, and then I'll continue on the rear. So that's kind of where we're at. Let's dive into the action, y'all.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
We're calling this one Prototype 1 because, you know, it's Alvin's car and he likes to go through all the revisions. So this one's Prototype 1, but y'all, it's got an all-wheel drive rear knuckle on there. The whole hub assembly, we modified it. We wiggled the lower around and then we modified all the top. This one's gonna be easy enough to remake if we have to, but hey, I think that's gonna work. That down there is gonna work. We're gonna slap a wheel on it, set it on the ground, and see if it'll actually work. And if it does, then that means we can work on this side. So, not the Model A like we were thinking. That's gonna be tomorrow's fun. I did do a little bit of mock-up on the front. I got some holes through there, as you guys seen. But I need to go get some bushings and drill that guy out a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go get that size of a sleeve tomorrow, drill that hole just a little bit bigger, weld the sleeve up in there, and go from there so I don't crush that frame down. So that's kind of where we're at. I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, good morning everyone. We're back in here. I'm gonna see if I can't make something out of this today. I went and got these at the hardware store. They're big old slugs basically. And that's in a weld in right like so. And as you see, I have about a 1/2 inch gap right there. So that'll actually work out really good. This sleeve is super thick. I got 2 different sizes here. Wasn't sure which one I needed, but I think I'm gonna go with this thicker one. It'll just work out pretty good. Give me that 1/2 inch gap, and then I can just throw a washer on, suck this all tight, and then it'll never be able to go tighter than what this guy is. So enough jibber jabber. Let's dive into this.
I'm not giving up, no I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever.
Y'all see what it takes? Everybody goes, oh, well, that's easy to do. Well, it could be easy, but I got to drill the right way to do it here. And y'all see it takes a little bit of time to drill these things out. That's a pretty stout frame. If you guys look in there, she's pretty thick. So anyways, I got this guy. She's the right thickness for there. Boom, that thing's smooth, both sides, just like it should be there. That's pretty good. Now we'll have a gap like that. And that'll work out just fine because that is a bigger diameter than the inner insert of that. So even without a washer, this still couldn't go anywhere, but we'll run a washer on it. Anyways, right now I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna weld that up there, weld it up on the back side, make sure it's good. I'll hop over to that other side, weld those up, put the bolts in, and I will catch you guys after all that is done. All right, y'all. Got some welds on the outside, got some welds on the inside, grinded them flat so that washer sits flat there. That's all there. Now you can tighten that baby down as tight as you want it, and it can't crush this frame rail. It's welded on both sides, so that acts as like a gusset in there. Both sides are done and good. I'm super happy with that. So now I'm on to the 4-link, but I'm about to interrupt y'all to show you what our boy Beto can do. Woo! The wife's Christmas present. Our boy Beto kills it. All of our inks from our boy Beto, but man, that one just ties it in. Got with the owl. Man. Hit him up. We'll throw a link down there somewhere around here to him. He's in Austin, Texas. Travel to him, I'm telling you, he's great. Anyways, let's get this 4-link knocked out. Checkity check it. All of it's off. Grinded all the old tabs. Now I just gotta go through, grind all that, clean it all up, clean all that up, clean all that up, clean everything up. You guys get the deal. And then I'm gonna start mocking up this 4-link, get it kind of where I want it, tack it in, and then I'll pick up the camera and show you guys what we got. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this week's video. Make sure to drop a comment down there and go back to that 1K giveaway video and get your comments in, guys. You guys are gonna wanna win it. It might be small, but it's gonna be mighty. Let me tell you, get them comments in, y'all. Get them in there. Freaking holes, man. Only 2 of them though. That's okay. But anyways, got this cut out. I'm gonna clean it all up, and then I need to raise it up so it is level with the top. He wants it flush with the top, and that'll bring the engine up, and then that'll let me set my pinion angle. I was going to set all the 4-link, and then I got to thinking, well, if I raise that, that's gonna change my pinion angle, so let me get that set, and then I can set my pinion angle. Just kinda one of them things, y'all. So, gonna set that. I got freaking metal in my teeth somehow. But I do have this all chalked. I have it all marked out. Yes, that's gonna be off-centered, but hey, we all know that will work because we do it in our all-wheel drive Hondas. So let's dive into some action of actually trying to get this thing all put in, get the 4-link put in, and see how this goes. Quick little fill in. I got this all tacked in. I got that transmission raised up a good little bit. That changed all the angle of it there, but it is all still looking pretty good. I had to cut all these. I got them all moved up, and luckily my gap's not too big. I can fill that in no problem. This one, it did spread just a little bit when I released it. So instead of trying to stretch the frame back in, I figured I would just plate it. That'll cover up the hole, and then weld that all up, and it'll be extra strong, real good that way. It'll have a plate, yes, but hey, it'll look good, it'll work good, and no harm, no foul. So now that that's all tacked it's all holding the way that it should. I am going to start on mocking up all this 4-link. I'll drop the jack out of the transmission area here. Hopefully all that holds the weight of it. And then we will move it back here, get that pinion all moved up, set, get all my angles, check all that, yada, 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 all that stuff back there, get it looking good. So let's dive into getting this 4-link all welded up.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame.
All right, y'all, there's kind of a lot going on. Not a lot, but a little. We got that triangular link in there. I had to come all the way over onto the pumpkin. That's okay, I'll just put a little heat into it before I weld it. And that'll be okay, that it's over that far. And then I got that other one parallel with the rear end. And I got that boy at like 88 degrees. So I'm gonna try to kick it just a little bit more, get 90 out of it. Be happy there. All my angles are good, everything's still set. I'm gonna continue on with everything. I'm gonna do this whole side and get it all tacked in, get it the same as that side there, and then I will pick you guys up and we will fully weld all of this in. Now I actually have to do measurement, so I gotta measure back a frame to there, or so on and so forth. So a lot of measurements going on now. I'm gonna go ahead and whip this thing out, and hopefully we have a good old 4-link by the end of the night here. Chew, buddy. I had just enough room over here, y'all. Just enough. So I got that tacked in. It's gonna be a little tricky to weld around the top side, but hey, those are in. This is an offset rear end, so it just kind of is funky, but hey, those are all just how they should be. Everything's gonna work just as it should. It is all just tacked in right now. I'm gonna go ahead, weld it all in, and then I'll go ahead, do all my shock tabs. I might have to get some bolts and some hardware to do that, but hey, too easy. I'll get some spacers from Ace Hardware, some bolts, grade 8s, we'll run those through, but I'm real happy with how all of this is looking. Let's jump into some welding and see how those welds go.
How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Woo! Got this one whooped. Got it welded top side, bottom side, around all the bars, in all the grooves, all the gussets, all that. That's a little, but hey, it's all there. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Frederick got into town. He's been running all over. He had to go up to Lubbock actually, so he's swinging in, staying the night with us. So I'm gonna get out of here. It is a beautiful Wednesday in here, and you all know why? We got a new employee in the house. We have got our boy Garrett down here starting today. He's gonna be helping me around the shop. You'll still see Butchels, you'll still see Frederick. They're still around, they're just kind of doing their own thing. You guys know how that is. If you're a young entrepreneur, you'll understand. Anyways, we got Garrett down here. He's gonna be helping me. We're gonna get this Model A knocked out. I left you guys off last night. I got the 4-link all welded up. So now I got him taking the front bars off so I can get those welded, and while I weld those, I'll have him start putting all this 4-link back together, and then wham bam, thank you ma'am, we will have a done Model A. Man, well, I say done. I noticed it had no body mounts, so I have a feeling it's gonna be back for body mounts. And then a whole lot more mounts, and then probably some wiring, and hopefully all the fun stuff just happens on this one. So anyways, I'm gonna get some things cleaned up and organized. We're gonna get this front end torn apart, and hopefully you guys are enjoying. I'm like a fine wine, y'all. Get better with age, let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. Get better with time is what it is. Got those all tigged up. Yep, them are all good to go. So now we'll get those slapped back on there, and I am gonna work on getting the rear coils put on this thing. We've got a set of coils on here. I've got some hardware and some bolts. I'm gonna work on mocking those up. Let's see how that goes.
At least for me, I might have weak hands.
No, I think you're probably right. Look at that, y'all. That's a 4-link all mounted in there. Just the way she ought to be. We got the triangulars there. We got the parallels down there. Actually, I need to hop that rear end over just a little bit more. I'll get it all squared back up, and then I'll go ahead and build them shock mount tabs and get those all just where we need it. Man, this one's gonna be wrapped up today. I got the steering all mounted up here also, so it is all good. I'll have them throw those rods back on the front. Hopefully I'll get the rear shocks, and we'll send this one on home because I got 2 more projects showing up today. Golly. All right, as you guys just seen, I got the old plasma. She's a working. So we're gonna take these tabs here. I'm gonna mount them right back here. They should work out pretty good. Something probably like so. I might have to trim them down just a little bit to fit the shock, because I got just limited room. I got that all. As I was saying before it died, 39%, this thing just dies every time. Got them. I'm gonna shave them up to get them onto this bar because I have limited room for these shocks. So I got that all just sitting dandy. Frames all sitting level. I'm gonna weld those up. Let's jump into a time lapse. And make sure to check out next week's video to see what's going on over here. Lots of fun.
How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
They wanna say my name, but they
All right, y'all. There it is. I ran a parallel shock setup on this one. Usually I give them a little bit of kick, but I think that worked out really good with the room that I have. I mean, you guys can see it's just slivers of room right in there. So that's gonna work. Everything's tight, everything's on. It bounces, it does its thing. It's all welded up. It's got that ride tech. We got these all mounted and made. We got the front radius bars all welded up yesterday. This thing was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to jump over to that 1K giveaway. Hit that comment section. That's the only way you're gonna win it. Like, subscribe, share, and we will catch you guys on the next video.